Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty critical for anyone in the RC hobby.
Yeah, we're looking at where you buy your gear, specifically those big online marketplaces versus the specialized hobby shops.
Right. Think Amazon, AliExpress, Temu on one side.
And then places like Main, ArcMart, TTP models on the other, real expert spots.
And our core finding today, well, it might surprise you if you just look at the initial price tag.
It's definitely deceptive. Where you buy stuff, it seriously impacts performance, safety, and honestly, how much you end up spending overall. That's the total cost of ownership.
So the bottom line we found,
For serious enthusiasts, the specialized retailers, they are hands down the better choice. No ambiguity there.
okay, let's dig into why. Starting with the risks of those mass marketplaces, it sounds like a bit of a free-for-all.
It really is kind of a Wild West trading post. The barrier to entry for sellers is super low.
Meaning,
Meaning you get legit businesses mixed right in with unauthorized sellers and sometimes outright scammers. It's messy.
and that environment, that's where counterfeits thrive, right?
Exactly. Perfect breeding ground. And you've got to know the difference here. There are clones,
Okay.
which just mimic a design, often generic brands, maybe less harmful. But then you have counterfeits.
And those are the bad ones.
Yeah, that's deliberate fraud. They slap a known brand logo, like Tamiya, on cheap, potentially dangerous junk to trick you.
And a prime example you flagged was power connectors, those fake T-plugs that look like genuine Deans.
Oh, absolutely. A major, major failure point we see.
So walk us through it. Why is saving maybe $5 on a connector such a bad idea? It seems small.
It seems small, but it connects right back to basic physics, electrical physics.
Okay.
These fakes, they use junk metal for the contacts, weaker springs. What does that mean? Higher electrical resistance, much higher.
So Ohm's law kicks in. Dire is $, dollar.
Precisely. Higher resistance, R, means lower current, I, gets through for the same voltage, V.
So it literally chokes the power. Less performance.
Definitely less performance. Your model feels sluggish, but that's not even the scary part.
Right, there's a safety angle too.
A big one. All that electrical energy blocked by the high resistance. It doesn't just vanish, it turns into heat. Remember, PI 2 hours, power loss, as heat goes up with the square of the current times that resistance.
So high load, high heat.
Massive heat. And here's the kicker. The counterfeit plugs often use cheap, low-temperature plastic housings.
Uh-huh.
They melt, they can short out. And when you've got a powerful LiPo battery connected, well, you're looking at a serious fire risk. It's just not worth it.
Okay, that's crystal clear.
Yep.
So the alternative is the specialized retailer. How do they avoid this?
It's all about supply chain integrity. They act as official, authorized distributors for the brands they sell.
Meaning they know where the parts come from.
Exactly. It's a transparent, traceable supply chain. It basically cuts out the gray market, which is, the main way counterfeits sneak in.
So you're buying authenticity, essentially. But there's more value than just that, right?
Oh, definitely. You get actual expert support, people who know the products, and crucially, you get warranty protection.
That's a big one. You mentioned manufacturers like Horizon Hobby.
Yeah, they and others are very clear. Buy from an unauthorized site like AliExpress, and that warranty, it's void. Gone.
So you save maybe $20 initially, but risk losing hundreds if something fails.
Precisely. Which brings us back to that total cost of ownership, the TCO.
Explain that mindset shift.
You have to stop looking at just the price tag. Think about that $5 fake connector again.
Okay.
If it fails, melts, and destroys your $150 speed controller and maybe a $50 LiPo battery.
Suddenly that $5 part costs you over $200.
Exactly. The TCO is astronomical compared to the authentic part. Paying a bit more upfront for the genuine article is just smart risk management. It's an investment.
That makes perfect sense. So for listeners, how should they approach buying parts then? Is there a framework?
Yeah, we suggest a tiered approach. Think about what you're buying.
Okay, tier 1.
Tier 1 is your critical stuff. Motors, ESCs, batteries, servos, those vital power connectors, things essential for function and safety.
And for those?
Only buy from specialized authorized retailers, period. The risks are just too high otherwise.
Got it. What about tier 2?
Tier 2 is like non-critical things, cosmetic parts, maybe some standard screws or hardware. The material risk of failure is lower.
But there are still risks.
Oh, yeah. Transactional risks. Will it even arrive? Is the seller legit? You might still get ripped off, just maybe without the fire hazard.
So summing it up, the specialized shop isn't just selling a part.
No, they're selling confidence, continuity, the guarantee it's genuine, that the warranty holds up, and that there's help if you need it.
Makes sense. So the final takeaway, the best defense.
It's prevention, pure and simple. For anything critical in your RC setup, the only truly reliable way to guarantee authenticity is to buy exclusively from recognized official dealers.
How do you find those?
Check the manufacturer's own website. They usually list their authorized vendors.
Uh-huh.
Know your source.
Or risk the whole rig. Great advice. Thanks for this deep dive.
Always a pleasure. Stay safe out there.